Morning, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Love 500, welcome back to a brand new project. Don't know what we're going to call it, let's have a look at it. So, here it is. This was the one I showed you that I won, which I was surprised that I won. And some of you think that it might be a bit too good to be true. I have no idea whether that's the case yet, because I've only just got it. I haven't looked around it at all yet, only when it was coming off the trailer. So yeah, 13 plate. Let's take that off. 13 plate. Don't know what we're going to call it. What should we call it? MK13HYZ. I don't know. We'll have to think about that one. I know you're going to give me some suggestions, but by the time you see this, I would have already come up with a name, as good or bad as it might be. It'll be a name for it. So let's have a look. Right, what we got? So 2013 Lounge. No quarter panel damage, no door damage, thankfully no sill damage, and no wing damage. No windscreen damage, as far as I can see. Roof looks alright. It's all good at the back. The only thing on the back I noticed was the chrome's come off down there. I really don't want to be putting... They're about 60 quid those, I think, those chrome panels. I don't want to be forking out for one of those. So we'll have a look at that, see what we can do with that. You have to excuse me, I've seemed to have developed a cold in the last couple of days. I thought I had the corona, but that seems to have... I did a test last night and it's... so I'm just trying to darken the pitch down a bit. I did a test last night and it came back negative, so I think it's a cold. No seal damage down this side, no door damage down this side, no quarter panel damage down this side. That's a bonus. Wheels are a bit dirty, probably a bit curbed, but not too bad. I didn't just notice we've got our standard wheel trims on this one. We've got a different one. That looks like that's come off of a 500X. That's completely different. Well, luckily I got the proper ones anyway. Good tyres all round. Plenty of meat on them. That one's... Oh, maybe that one's... Oh no, that... it's acceptable, that one. Acceptable, but I might replace it anyway. It's probably about... I don't know. We'll have a proper look. Let's have a look inside. Obviously we haven't shown you the actual damage yet, have we? There's a smelly thing. Oh, that's quite nice actually. Keep that one. I normally throw those things away. That's obviously fallen off. Seats, usual story. Grubby in the extreme. Oh. I think we can guess where the damage is then, can't we? Decent set of mats that could do with a clean. There's another penny for me little pot. I've just noticed we've got the locking wheel nut key there. Haven't looked under here. Oh, I just dropped the penny. Where'd that go? Nothing in there. Oh, look what we have. Aha! What we got in here? Oh, is that it? No, that's a shame. It's just the handbook, not a service book. Oh, what a shame. Let's have a look at this drop down panel. Nothing in there. That's a shame. Still, at least we've got that. It means I haven't got to buy one of those, so that keeps the cost down, because they cost me best part of 25 quid normally. We'll come on to the damage in a sec, but... So runs, drives, one key. Coming over to this side, we've got 59,827 miles it's done. Nothing else, just dirty seat. Bit of paper, what's this? DVLA, candidate declaration. What's all that about? The use of the test vehicle for the purpose of the test is fully covered by a valid policy of insurance which satisfied the requirements of the legislation. What's all that about then? I don't know what that is, never seen that before. Anyway, who cares? So, that's it on the inside. Oh, I know what we haven't done. You know what I do, my favourite thing. We got the old, have I got the right key here? Got the right, got the mount there. But some people stick, I think that's what someone's done there, stick a phone cradle on there. Nothing there, nothing there. What we got in there? Little sticker. King's Cross Station. What? Don't know what that is. A couple of those. Right. I'm putting the wrong key in now. I've lost the key. Where's my key? Where were we? Sorry about that. So yeah, 59,827 miles. We've got no lights on. We've got half a tank of petrol. Stereo. Ooh.
I have loved that this role has required
Yep, radio works. CD.
Between the archery and the stunt training.
No CD. That's a shame. Okay, so that works, which is good. These all work. I haven't got to replace any of those. Put that onto outside. Put that onto windscreen. Right, let's start her up. Oh, for some reason, I don't know what it is about these cars. I panicked when I went to move this last night when it first arrived, and you turn the key, nothing happens. This is one. Turn that off. This is one of only 3 or 4 that I've ever had. You have to dip the clutch to start it. I've never understood why, because I've had them in varying ages. As I say, maybe 2 or 3 possibly, I suppose. This may be the 3rd or 4th one that you've had to dip the clutch. Weird. But as you can hear, or you probably can't, let's get out. The bonnet is already popped. Engine sounds as sweet as a nut. Now, as far as I can see bonnet wise, I have got a bonnet, but I think the bonnet that I've got is a bit damaged up on these corners. That to me looks like the only damage, and I know it's broken the paint, but I'm thinking I've got the dent man coming today for Van Gogh to do the dent in that front wing. I'm going to get him to have a look at this, see if he can do anything with it. It might be too far gone, but it seems a shame to get rid of that bonnet just for that. Anyway, let's get the bonnet up and do it one-handed. Bear with me. Right, nice clean engine actually for once. It sounds perfect. It's very clean looking actually. It's had a new bolt put on there. It's had a new hose put there. You can see that's a new hose. It all looks very clean. Don't think the cam belt's been done. No, cam belt hasn't been done. Oh yeah, by the way, headlights. There aren't any. Sorry, I'm trying to get this. I don't know what's going on with the brightness of this camera. It seems to go weird. It's really strange. So, engine looks good. As I say, cam belt hasn't been done, but it all looks very, very clean under here. Even the battery's nice and clean. It's got the covers, one that side, and there's one that side. Yeah, this has been looked after by the looks of it. It's actually a very clean car. I mean, it's dirty as usual, but it's actually a very clean car. Let's just switch the engine off for a sec. It's a very clean car actually. I think this has been looked after. Seats are dirty, but can't berate people for having dirty seats. So looking down here, I don't know if you can see it. That's being pushed back. The fan is touching the heat shield. I'm sure that's going out of focus. You see the fan down there touching the heat shield? So I don't know whether the rad's... There's only water in the rad. Let's open it up and have a look. Can't tell. Let me get a torch. Trying to do these things one-handed is not good. Excuse me. Right. Let's get a torch in there. Yes, there is some in there, but I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't see it from here. But it's very, very low, well below minimum. So I imagine it's probably lost coolant. There is water down there, but I think that's come from my pipe. It's leaking out of my central heating on the 90-degree pipe there, and it's running down the pipe onto the ground. And that's what I think some of this water is. It's not this, but I will get underneath and have a look, obviously. But yeah, I can't see any water down there. The fan, from what I can see, looks good. Don't think it's damaged the fan. We won't know whether the aircon is damaged until we get this off. Probably is, I would imagine. Yeah, no headlights. So I'm hoping, actually, let me just have a look. We haven't looked in the boot yet. I'm hoping the headlights might be in the boot, which they do often. Oh, what we got? Oh, okay. Front bar. So we've got both front bars. One's in the back, one's in the boot. I can't get that out. It's stuck. Come out, you bugger. Gotcha. Chuck that in the back seat. What else we got? So we got this, which is well and truly bent up. So that'll have to go. Yeah, so it's had quite a sharp hit in the middle, isn't it? But it doesn't look like it's gone back far enough to damage the condenser. Headlights, let's have a look. What else we got? Rubbish. Oh, bolts. Headlight bolts. Oh, I can see a broken tab there. Headlight bolts, front bumper, reinforced bars. Oh, so it looks like the bolts have obviously been taken out of that front panel. Saves me taking them off. And front bumper. Headlight. Oh, top tab's okay. Side tab's okay. It's just that side. Oh, that's alright, that's good. I can reuse that. And this one, oh, same. Oh, that's good. That side tab's okay, that one's gone. That's good. So it's only just those two side tabs that are gone. Wheel arch liner. Someone's been kind enough to put those in bags. So all we've got is two side tabs broken. So hopefully I've got those. So they're in nice condition as well. So that saves a few quid, because I've got numerous headlights in various condition, and I was going to buy some more repair tabs, but I won't need to now. So that is good. Sorry, I'm just playing with my settings here, trying to get this picture a bit better. I don't know why it keeps going. It seems to be the white cars. It seems to bleach the white balance out. It's really weird. Never used to do this. Anyway, yeah, so what's under here? We've got the gel, we've got a bottle of perfume. What is it? Let's have a look. How to Marry a Millionaire, starring Marilyn Monroe. Let's have a sniff. Let's have a sniff. Oh, it smells quite nice actually. Oh yeah, I like that. Very nice. A very fragrant young lady that obviously drove this car. Let's chuck it back in there for now. So the seat's going to need a good clean. Headlights need a repair. That's about it, I think. So, based on what I'm seeing, looks pretty good, don't you think? So I know some people were saying that too good to be true for what I got it for. But no, as far as I could see, it's not. It's only a Cat N. So although I haven't looked, we have to assume that the chassis legs are okay. That one certainly is. And that one certainly is. But of course, this is where the hit's gone, isn't it? Some green paint there. Doesn't look like car paint. I think that's hit. Something. Oh, it's done on the number plate as well. So I'll have to get a set of number plates. But then I often do anyway. I know that probably come out, but it's a bit cracked there anyway. So I'll get a new set. So what we need to do really, get this bumper off. I wonder why they took off the crash bars. It does make you wonder, doesn't it? Someone's taken those off. It needs a front panel, clearly. The fact that it's been pushed back means it's bent. It doesn't look too bad, to be honest. It's a bit dipped down there. The upside looks alright. Doesn't actually look too bad, but it's going to be bent. It's got to be bent, doesn't it? The fact that it's been pushed back. If it wasn't bent, it wouldn't have been pushed back. The gap there doesn't, funnily enough, doesn't look big, so it must have been pushed back in the middle. So it might be the radiator and the aircon condenser that's pushed back rather than the actual, because obviously you've got a big hole there. But I think what we need to do is get the bumper off and have a look. So it's only held on, by the looks of it, by 2 cable ties. So we'll let's cut those cable ties off, get in there and have a look. But so far, I think I got a good buy, and this should be a quick turnaround. There was one thing, I think it was on when I was looking at it, I looked at the MOT history, and I believe it said there was corrosion on the sump with a small leak. I have got a sump. If it has got a leak, then I will change it. It may have already been changed. I don't know. I'll say that was an advisory on the MOT, the last MOT. I can't remember when it's MOT until. I'll have to check that out. But obviously, unless it's a very, very long MOT, I will be putting a new MOT on it, obviously. So yeah, let's get this front bumper off. Have a look at the damage underneath. Right, let's do it. Let's have a look. Cut that one. This is the easiest taking off of a bumper I've ever experienced. It's a shame about this bumper, before I take it off, because the only damage to it is there. I mean, if that was heated up and pushed out, I wonder if that could be repaired. Well, you know what I might do? I might actually take it down, see if I can push it out, take it down to the body shop and say, can you fix this for me properly? Because obviously it's all cracked, the paint, that's all got to come off and be repainted, but it might be worth getting that repaired rather than throwing it away. Oh, oh, the condenser's a little bit bent, but a little bit, only a very tiny bit. Let's get that out of the way. Yeah, it seems a shame to get rid of that bumper. Is that coolant there? Or is that water from me heating? I'm not sure. I'll have to get underneath and have a look, I think, in a second. Chuck that in the bin. Right. Oh yeah, look. That's bent there. So, it's really difficult to tell. I mean, that is bent there. Because that's bent there, it's obviously pushed it in. Now, I could use my porta power to pull that out, pull it straight, but because it's so dependent on a perfect fit to get the bumper to fit into the wings properly, that I don't think it's worth messing about. I think that should just be renewed. I mean, it's hit it underneath, so it's pushed it up, it's pushed it in. You know, I could take hammer to that, flatten that down, and then I could get the porta power on it and pull it out. Is it worth it? And pick up a brand new front panel, a non-OEM one, for 70 quid. I think they're about 70 quid now. They seem to have gone up in price, but I've used loads of them and they are absolutely fine. They work absolutely perfectly. But yeah, that water's coming from up there, so I'm assuming that is my heating. It's not coming out the radiator. There doesn't seem to be any water actually down there, so it may be holding water. And so it's got a new, that's definitely a new hose there. That's not the original hose, I don't think. Or it looks, don't know, it looks like the original clips, but not the original hose. I suppose they could have reused the clips, although they don't look disturbed. Bottom water pipe looks alright. Torch out again. I have to add it's really cold today, apart from the fact I've got a cold. Yeah, bottom water pipe looks alright. It's a bit, you know, surface rust, but apart from that, it looks alright. No leaks down there as far as I can see. Yeah, all looks good. All looks good. It's quite a clean engine. It's one of the cleanest I've had for some time, actually. So, yeah, no, that, as long as that's holding gas, which it looks like it is, that is very, very minor. Very, very small amount bent, because obviously that and the two crash bars have taken the brunt of the impact, which is, of course, what they're meant to do. So I don't think it's actually been a very hard hit at all. Not a very hard hit at all. So hopefully that radiator has survived, which obviously saves me money. And the condensers are quite expensive. You've got to get it emptied, buy a condenser, which I think are 60, 70 quid. Put it on, then get it regassed. So 70, 80, 90, you're talking about 120, 130 quid all in for a new condenser. I have got a radiator off of another car, but that's also a little bit bent. But I think that radiator is going to be okay. So once that's taken off, and you just sort of stretch it a little, not stretch it, you sort of just bend it a little bit just to get it back out. As long as the fan, we've had this before, as long as the fan, when you turn the fan, doesn't foul the fins, which it doesn't, it runs freely, then it should be alright. So yeah, I think that's going to be fine. Absolutely fine. So that's good, that's a bonus. It hasn't damaged the tabs. It's still sitting in the same position, apart from the fact the whole thing's been pushed backwards. So let's just get you off the tripod. Oh, I just blinded myself with a torch then. Let's get you off the tripod again. So yeah, see what I mean? Look, it's obviously gone underneath, pushed up. So that's I think that's touching the radiator, and there's probably an imprint of this on the radiator, but it all looks good. That once that's just sort of bent out a little bit, it'll be fine. It'll be absolutely fine. There's absolutely no reason to replace that. The only thing I've just noticed that's broken is that bottom tab down there. Now, I've had that before, and they can be bonded. You can bond those back on, and they're fine. That's just where the whole thing's been pushed backwards on the front panel. But yeah, I've done those. I've bonded those before. There's no point in replacing a radiator just because of that. So we've got headlights. That hopefully should be okay. So I think we're in luck, you know. I think we're in luck. So yeah, it's all very, very good. So let me know what you think. I'm gonna, before I finish off this video, so this is only going to be a quick video just to give you a walk around on the car. But the reason for buying this car is because I wanted another quick turnaround one, and I think this is going to be another quick turnaround one. Bumper wise, I have still got in my shed at the bottom of the garden one of my painted bumpers that just needs the lights and all the trim putting on. I'll get some new number plates ordered today. So, as I say, I'm going to get underneath and have a look at the sump, and I may have to get a new sump if the sump hasn't been done. If it has, even better. But apart from that, I've got the bumper. I'll order a front panel, I'll order some number plates. Headlights are fine as long as I've got the brackets. What else is there to do? Track down the service history, service it if it needs it, give it a good clean the seats, job done. Yeah, should be a really, really quick project. So for all those doubting Thomases who thought this was going to be too good to be true, I think it's going to be okay. If the Dent Man can repair this, and then I'll just paint the end of it, then it saves me putting another bonnet on. And I hate putting bonnets on, as you know. Even though the last one I actually made a decent job of it, surprisingly. But, you know, if that bonnet that I've got is not good enough, then I needed to get a bonnet. I can pick a bonnet up for about 70 or 80 quid normally. But, you know, if I haven't got to do that, I haven't got to do that. Again, another saving, time saving and cost saving. If he charges me, I don't know, 40 quid to do that, then whack a bit of paint on it and job's a good one. Job is a good one. So before I sign off, I'm just going to get underneath and have a look, and I'll shine the torch up and with the camera if I can, and show you underneath. Check this out, guys. It's got a new sump. Result. It's already had a new sump. We've got water leaking out of the exhaust, but that's quite a common thing. It's been sitting around for a while. Just needs to be run. You get moisture built up, and it just comes out in the join there. Nothing to be concerned about whatsoever. Oh, that's the right result. New sump. That's a saving, time saving, and everything else saving. Obviously, we've got the wheels off and have a look at the brakes. The wheels will need cleaning up. These don't look too bad, just dirty. So yeah, I think this is a good car. There's no massive rust issues that I can see. Obviously, we'll need to look at the bottom arms, make sure they're okay, as that's quite a common thing. But we'll do that obviously when we get the wheels off. But that is a result. That is an absolute result. Because they're not the easiest of things to get off for a start. I wasn't looking forward to having to do that. But I haven't got to do it. Excellent. That's great. One less job, one less cost. We'll have this done in no time at all. Fantastic. Right. Let's get it off the jack and we'll finish up. So guys, let me know what you think. I've decided to call it Project Marquee. What was it? MK13. MKI Marquee. Oh, don't. That's what I'm going to call it. Project Marquee. I didn't know what else to call it. And you know, like, I have to give them a name. So, a lovely 13 plate white lounge with 59,000 miles in otherwise good condition. I don't think this is going to take very long to do at all. So, only a quick video today, just to give you the walk around on this, excuse me, on this new project, Project Marquee, coming to the channel. There'll be more on this next week, I guess. I'll order the front panel. I'll order any other bits and pieces I need, which isn't very much by the looks of things, and get it done. Probably get it done. Obviously, I'm not on it full time. I reckon I'll be done in a couple of weeks. 2-3 days work probably, and it'll be pretty much there. Hopefully, I know it's going to get really cold tomorrow. The weather's on the change, but obviously I need to get the seats cleaned at some point. I might actually do that tomorrow while I'm waiting for the front panel that I haven't yet bought to come. So at least that will give it a chance to start drying. Anyway, that's for another video. That's the end of this walk around video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you're going to enjoy this next project with me. Stay with me. Don't forget, we are almost at that 4,000 mark. Almost. We've got about 90, 85, 90, something like that to hit that 4,000 subscribers. Still over 50% of you are not subscribers. Over 50, I think it's 52.8%, I think it was last time I looked, are casual viewers. So please, if you are a casual viewer, I implore you, I plead with you, I beg you, hit that subscribe button. Join us on Instagram for little sneak peeks of what's going on. And we'll see you next week. So take care, stay safe, see you soon.